Duchess Sophie makes secret tweak to surprising lime satin dress. On Tuesday, the Duchess of Edinburgh was spotted with Amina Priscille Longoh, the Minister of State for Women and Child Protection for Chad during her solo visit. Duchess Sophie, 59, was seen wearing an unexpected lime green dress, the Brooke style from Amanda Ross x Solo London. The royal made a subtle tweak to the satin number, swapping the crew neck for a flattering V-shaped style. Prince Edward's wife also changed the blue waistband for a metallic belt with a chunky reflective buckle. Translated to English, the Chadian politician penned, "I had the pleasure of sharing a Chadian coffee this morning with Her Royal Highness, Sophie the Duchess of Edinburgh, who is staying in Chad." Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. We discussed her commitment to women's rights and children's education, especially in times of crisis, she continued. She wanted to pay tribute to Chad in coordinating the response to refugees and especially the hospitality and resilience of the host communities. On Monday, Prince William's aunt made a speech at the British Embassy in N'Djamena, having met charity workers and NGO workers. She was seen in a red ankle-skimming wrap dress from Ghost with a white star and crescent moon print. The Duchess is visiting the African country with UNICEF representatives. At the beginning of the trip, she was moved to tears having met with refugees who had fled the civil war in Sudan. Prior to the visit, Sophie stepped out on a number of outings wearing printed looks. On the 4th of October, the Duchess spoke with members of the 5th Battalion, the Rifles, during a medal presentation ahead of their homecoming parade, after a 6-month deployment in Estonia, at Picton Barracks in Wiltshire. She was seen wearing a pink and khaki floral dress from Erdem with a collared neckline, and 3/4 length sleeves. The designer number was teamed with the Rosalia heels from Jimmy Choo. The royal also opted for a printed outfit when she wore a grey plaid suit from Vince when she opened the Domaine Evremond winery in Kent. The classic ensemble was teamed with a duck egg blue satin shirt and the on-trend Exia 80 burgundy patent pumps from Jimmy Choo, which had her looking like an autumnal-it girl. Tireless Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, set to be crowned hardest working royal. For years, Princess Anne has been dubbed the hardest working royal. But now the Duchess of Edinburgh is on course to take her crown after more than doubling the number of engagements she has conducted this month compared to last year. So far Sophie has undertaken 38 appointments compared to the 18 she carried out in September 2023. By comparison, the Princess Royal conducted 20 last year, as listed on the court circular, dropping to 13 so far this month. Sources say the Duchess, 59, has become a secret weapon as she steps up to support the royal family. Sophie has been working extremely hard over the past few months to bridge the absence gaps, said one insider. She is starting to become the hardest working royal, which is inevitable because 3 of the top dogs have been out of action due to illness or injury. Both King Charles and the Princess of Wales have missed most of the year. Not only did they have to step back after undergoing treatment for undisclosed types of cancers, but Anne was also absent in June and July following an injury she sustained on her country estate from a suspected horse kick. Despite suffering a serious head injury which inevitably led to a drop in the number of engagements she could undertake, the Princess Royal has been slowly getting back in the saddle and increasing the number of appearances she has conducted since the accident. The 74-year-old has often been credited as the hardest worker among the royals, with many fans praising her for her recent official appearance in the Netherlands. Last weekend, she represented the King during a poignant ceremony to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the Battle of Arnhem, which saw paratroopers jump from planes over the site. In the meantime, Sophie has been stepping up her royal engagements both at home and abroad. Last week, the Duchess undertook a slew of appointments in Surrey, visiting Hale Community Centre in Farnham, Main Chance Animal Sanctuary and Parity for Disability, which supports people with multiple disabilities. Last year, Sophie became the first royal to visit Baghdad in Iraq. She also recently visited Tanzania to continue her work to raise awareness of trachoma, a preventative disease that can cause blindness. In 2023, Prince Edward's wife was listed as the fourth hardest working member of the royal family, having carried out a total of 114 engagements. Her 60-year-old husband carried out 144 engagements last year, whereas the king undertook 197 visits. Princess Anne undertook 212 official engagements in 2023. Sophie and Edward are also set for a busy final few months of the year as they prepare to travel to Malta next month for a series of official engagements. Before joining the royal family in 1999, Sophie worked her way up in PR. She had previously worked at Capital Radio in 1996, before she launched her own public relations agency, RDH Public Relations. She ran the firm alongside her business partner Murray Harkin for 5 years. Duchess Sophie to make ultra-rare on-screen appearance for special cause. The Duchess of Edinburgh will make a very special on-screen appearance next week on CBeebies Bedtime Story to mark World Sight Day on Thursday the 10th of October. Sophie will read Specs for Rex, the story of a little lion who does not want to wear his new glasses to school. The Duchess is passionate about supporting the sight loss community, and eliminating avoidable blindness. In a trailer for the CBeebies program, Her Royal Highness says, "Millions of us need glasses to see the world clearly." World Sight Day is a reminder to all of us to take care of our eyes, whether we need glasses or not. Our eyes are precious, and our sight is something to cherish and look after. So, let's remember to take care of our eyes this World Sight Day. The cause is incredibly close to Sophie's heart, as her daughter, Lady Louise Windsor, overcame issues with her sight after being diagnosed with a condition when she was just 18 months old. Louise was diagnosed with esotropia, a condition that caused her to have a squint in one eye that turns inwards, according to the NHS. Despite her first unsuccessful operation, a second procedure in 2014 fixed Louise's eyesight. Sophie previously told the Sunday Express, "She's fine now, her eyesight is perfect." She explained, "Premature babies can often have squints because the eyes are the last thing in the baby package to really be finalized. Her squint was quite profound when she was tiny, and it takes time to correct it. You've got to make sure one eye doesn't become more dominant than the other." Sophie's debut on the show will mark the second time a member of the British royal family has appeared on the BBC programme. In February 2022, the Princess of Wales became the first royal to read for CBeebies, as part of Children's Mental Health Week. Kate chose The Owl Who Was Afraid of the Dark by Jill Tomlinson, a story she confessed, "I remember reading as a little girl." Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.